Yeah, you know what it is. It's Big Mike and Jordan, your host of Under the Lights Sports Podcast. Y'all know we're here to talk sports, but before we get into that, we got some special guests with us today that we want y'all to meet, so stick around and stay tuned. Let's go.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, under the lights.
Yeah, we back in this thing, and I told y'all we had some special guests with us today. You understand? I'm going to go ahead and get them an introduction so we can go ahead and get this motherfucker started. You understand me? To the bottom left of the screen, this lovely lady with more than 15 years of experience in design, events, and management. Her passion for affecting positive change is contagious, and her pursuit for excellence is second to none. She leads the team from an executive level through to the final details on the ground. And with ISO 1v1, she extends her entrepreneurial passion for sports, innovation, and empowering others. To the right of her, this man has a career spanning for 20 years. Over 20 years in both basketball, events, and management. He's well known across industries. He's the driving force behind some of Australia's most iconic events, tours, and sporting spectacles, including Kobe Bryant's Mamba Mentality Tour, yikes, the Jason Tatum Experience, sheesh, and Chris Brown Stadium Tour, damn. And as a seasoned basketball player himself, his journey reflects his commitment to high-level competitive basketball, but also to nurturing a thriving basketball culture. Please help me and Jordan introduce Mr. Pedro Faria and Monique Adeney.
I love it.
Wow, Mike.
I love it.
Yeah. What,
impressive.
P, what's up, baby? What's up, P? What's up, Nick? What's up? How y'all doing?
We're ready. It's 8 a.m. over here, so
Yeah,
Jordan knows.
bright and early. What's up, Jordan? How you doing today, bro?
I'm all right, man. I'm chilling. I had a good day yesterday, man. So I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I was with the kids, man. I called Monique too. I was with the kids, and right when I was calling her, a couple of parents were coming and they wanted to talk to me about, payment, and I was like, yeah, I was all over the shop for a little bit, but we good right now. We good.
Gotta get that. I'm good, man. Monique, what's up, girl? How you doing?
I love that. I think that's the best intro of my life. I'm going to have to cut that and put that on my resume.
Let's go. Let me know. I'll chop it up and give it right to you, girl. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But so listen, for the ones that watch this show, they know that me and Jordan have came out here. Y'all know that me and Jordan have came out here and told you guys about the ISO 1v1 tournament taking place in North Melbourne, Australia, September 5th through the 7th. And if you a hooper, if you a basketball player, you know what 1v1 is. That's me versus you. Ain't nobody else, and I'm here to bust that ass and get buckets. You understand me? Pedro, you got over 20 years experience on that court, baby. You know what I'm saying? But before we jump into this, I want to start off with a quick little banger. You feel what I'm saying? You are ISO 1v1 guy. I need you to tell me your top one-on-one basketball players in the NBA right now. That's what we doing. That's how we going to start it off. Let's get it. Yeah, on the spot. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right. Does it have to be current or present or?
Right now. You can give me right now.
Kyrie, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Okay.
He said
He's on
simple.
the top of the list.
Top of the
Kyrie
list?
has to be up there.
Okay.
It was two.
Shea. Shea has to be second.
Okay.
Right.
He gets his buckets. Tatum, when healthy, third.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Yikes.
Fourth. Tatum is in his bag.
I know people be in his bag, in his shorts in his bag too. But go ahead, keep going.
Number four. This is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
You only get 5, right?
Yep. We on 4 now.
Oh, Jokic, you cannot stop him.
Oh man. Okay.
Like one-on-one?
Yep.
Who's gonna stop him?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's number 5?
High energy guy, Giannis. So those 5 guys 1-on-1, you already have trouble with them 2-on-1.
Yeah. But see, it's a couple guys in there that I didn't think you was gonna have in that joint.
Left out.
Huh?
You put me on the spot.
Yeah, and listen, and that's cool because when you get put on the spot, sometimes you forget. You know what I'm saying? You might leave somebody else. That's cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? Monique, would you like to go? Would you want to let me know who you think is the top 5 guys?
I don't know that I need 5.
Jordan, would you like to go? Because we talked about this before. You want to go?
Yeah, I can go for sure.
Okay, let me know who you got. Let me know.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5. So I'm gonna go 5 on down.
Okay.
Or on up, whichever one you want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. I would go Steph would be 5.
He gotta have Steph in there.
I gotta have Steph.
He got to just cause.
Yeah, I gotta have Steph.
He don't even believe it, but he gotta have him in there. Go ahead.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, you crazy. You damn right you crazy.
You crazy. So and then I'm gonna have Kyrie at 2. Hold on, Kyrie at 2.
Okay.
I would say right now the best one-on-one player right now would be SGA. So I put SGA at 1. I like his game back to the basket. He's 3-point, free throw, mid-range, kind of everything. You know what I'm saying? Left hand, right hand, right shoulder, left shoulder. You know how it is. Pick and roll. He can do everything.
Yeah.
I think Jokic is not a bad one, but if we talking 1v1, like, bigger guys are a bit harder, but so I wouldn't necessarily put him or Giannis in there because Giannis doesn't really have a bag. But even though in a 1v1, it depends what we're doing. Like it's just about getting a bucket. It doesn't really matter how you're getting it, right? And he's bigger and stronger than most people. So Giannis would be in there. But I mean, he would be there, but I wouldn't know if I'd put him in mine. I have KD, of course. I think I put KD at 1.
You just said SGA at 1, boy, man.
No, I put KD at 1, and then I put SGA at 2. I put Kyrie at 3, Steph at 5, and then
who's your 4?
I think I can put Brunson in there for the past few years. He's been getting buckets, so I'm gonna put Brunson at 4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he took a long time and everything else.
I'm gonna take Brunson at 4.
Yeah. Steph Curry is not in my. Yeah, Steph Curry is not in my 5. I'm not just gonna put him in there. I'm not just gonna put LeBron in there just because that's my guy and he's the leading scorer in the history of the game. I ain't even gonna do it like that. You understand? So I'm gonna start from 5. I will take Jalen Brunson at the 5 spot. At the 4 spot, give me Kyrie Irving. 3, Kevin Durant. 2, Luka Doncic as my number 2 spot. And number 1, the champion, the finals MVP, the Western Conference Finals MVP, all NBA, 32.7 points a game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jordan's Canadian brethren. That's who's the best scorer in the league, 1-on-1 to me right now.
Damn.
Man, I'm going to give you 5 and ain't none of you got any of them in your top 5.
What? We going to have a problem, though. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay, 5. Sabrina, obviously.
Okay.
Or Alyssa Thomas.
Ooh. Okay.
And thinks ahead of her.
Who?
Brianna Stewart.
I'm glad you said that.
100%.
Yes.
But then it's a bit of a tussle in the top 3 for sure. So, who do you think's next?
Don't say who I think you're going to say.
Well, let's see what you think. I think it's Nafisa Collier.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
That's where I think she should be.
Already know who number 1 is.
Controversy. 100% controversy all the time. On the court, off the court. WNBA, NBA. She steps into the arena and she is on your lips. It's Caitlin Clark.
No! What?
Yeah. Number 2 or 1?
Number 2.
Okay, number 2. I wouldn't put.
Number 1?
I like is Asia Wilson.
Yeah, it's Asia Wilson. Definitely. That's an easy bucket.
That's a dope list.
Okay, we got a problem. Time out. Cut the camera. Cut it all. Caitlin Clark over Nafisa Collier?
Nafisa Collier.
Are you kidding me? No!
My list, my way.
You know what? You damn right. Hey, Pedro, drug test that over there, baby. I'm telling you right now.
No,
it's too early over here. I messed up my list straight away. Like Jordan, after listening to Jordan's and yours, Big Mike, I'm going to go back to sleep. I left out Luka.
Yeah.
I left out Luka. I left out Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? But you know what though, P? You know what, P? The league is so talented, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's other names that you didn't mention or we didn't mention that you really can't even really get knocked upside the head for, like Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's a dog.
He's a dog.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man.
Dame when he was healthy. Dame would have been up there when he was healthy.
Right. De'Aaron Fox when healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bucket getters out here, man. So I think, you know what I mean, whatever you got on your list, you know what I mean, it's debatable. And it ain't nothing to like, you know, oh, you crazy. It ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it's all good, man. It's all good, man.
But quickly, when we're talking about the women's game, I don't know if I'm gonna have Alyssa Thomas on there though.
Okay.
I don't know if I would have Alyssa Thomas. I would have Caitlin Clark. I would have Caitlin Clark this year. I would have her because she didn't play as much. I don't know if I would put her in it this year. If we talking like last year, like Caitlin Clark was 19 and almost 9 or something like that. So you know what I'm saying? Like she would be in my top 5, maybe 3rd, maybe even 2nd. You know what I'm saying? Because she's only at like 16 or something like 16 a game. She has a lot of assists as well, but she hasn't been playing much. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I would put like Paige right now. I like how I love Paige's game.
Paige is up there.
He is balling.
I love Paige's game. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan first.
Yes.
Number 1.
Yeah. He is.
Number 1. But Paige's game right now, like the way that she can get to a bucket.
Yeah.
I love her. And I also like Kelsey Plum.
Give Paige another couple of years. Watch.
She gonna be
definitely,
bro. When they get some more people, some more pieces around her, dog, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Anyone in front of her.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So,
but any list that has Caitlin Clark on it, I'm with it. So.
Yeah, he listen. Even if they lying, you know what I mean. He with it. He don't care. He with it. It's all good. You know what I mean. But look though, we are here to talk about the ISO 1v1, which is a big one-on-one tournament out there in North Melbourne, Australia, September 5th through the 7th. All ballers only. You know what I mean? Bring your A game. Bring your A game. Yep. If you bring in B-, B+, go home. You will not get 10,000. 24 elite men, 24 elite women. They ain't playing around out there, and basketball is worldwide. You understand? When I watch basketball one-on-one over there, Australia and all over the world, you know what it reminds me of, P, Monique? And one. Did you see the handles them dudes is doing over there? That's how you know basketball has evolved. So when you got to talk about the international players, when they say it's caught up to the U.S. and stuff like that, it ain't a problem. Can international players not get better? Can they not have handle? Can they not shoot the rock? Can they not practice? Yeah, they can practice. It's about time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So when I see it, basketball has evolved, and it is great. You feel what I'm saying? Now, my guy Jordan right here has a list of questions, you know, and I got some too, just so y'all can talk about what's going on, the things like that. Jordan, you can go ahead and kick it off, bro.
All right. So, you know, you both come from different, like different parts of the world, whatever, and different, not different parts of the world, like in different backgrounds, right? So you both come from different but powerful backgrounds. How do your skills complement each other at ISO 1v1? That'd be the first question for you.
Monique, would you like to start?
Well, I mean, there's sometimes where we're definitely on different ends of the court, right? Because we do different things and our background is different. But there's so much overlap too. So I guess in my background, at least, I've always played sports all my life. I've played a bunch of different sports. So I'm not like your classic ride or die baller, which is controversial for a lot of people. But it means that I see things that a lot of other people don't see in a way that they don't see them.
Okay.
So that in itself is a good thing, you know. Pedro is our real basketball mind. He is like the genius behind all of the technicality that you see on the court. And then everything off the court is really me. So it makes it easy for us to stay in our lanes when we're, you know, doing things or we're trying to innovate. And then my background, I'm an architect actually. So my background's architecture, design, all things events and stuff. We've done a lot of events prior to starting ISO 1v1. So I guess if you bring all of that together, this kind of like outside thinking, this really critical thinking about design and how things go together, and then all of this passion about sports and empowering other people and making a change, I think that is really what I'm about.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Pedro, what about you, bro?
Well, yeah, like she said, I agree. Like, she brings a lot of structure as well to all of our stuff that we do. I guess when you have crazy ideas and you want to evolve and create some magic, you kind of need to reel it in so it works in this real world, right? So I think that's kind of the mix that we have, the strengths. You know, I had these crazy ideas of, you know, let's make a small court, let's do a full court, and then bringing that to life, I think, is what our talent is coming together, because you can't have an idea on your own. You have to have a team,
right,
to make it work. So I think that's our strengths realistically. Before I met her, this was not, you know, we didn't do this. It wasn't, ISO wasn't live. It wasn't actually happening. So the moment I met Monique, we sat down, I explained her the idea, and she was like, why don't you do it? I'm like,
yeah.
I need support. And then she's like, I back you. I reckon you can do this. This is great.
Yeah.
And then that's what it took. And then we just started. And within 3 months, we had a tournament, our first one.
Wow.
And now we're into our second, and a lot of people behind us. So I think, yeah, it was the strengths, me not having certain, you know, things in my repertoire. She would get to the table and we made things happen.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man. That's a blessing, dog.
So when sponsors and all that come to you, or like maybe finding the venues, is that all Monique, or is that you, Pedro?
It's a mixture of both. For example, I have a lot of contacts down here, but I'll make the introduction and bring Monique along, and then because she's so great at explaining the idea, and I've always, like, when I came to Australia, I came from Portugal, so I was born in Portugal, and I came here when I was 7. So I've always had difficulty with my English, because I didn't know a word of English. And came over here when I was 7. They threw a dictionary at me. They're like, learn English. And it was always difficult communicating, right, growing up. So, you know, I got bullied when I was young and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, growing up, communication was always a difficult part for me. But eventually, you know, got more comfortable at it. And Monique is just, like, unbelievable at explaining vision.
I can tell.
So, and she's a great storyteller. So the moment I met her, like, I just knew, like, she would be able to tell the story that's inside my head. Do you know what I mean?
So you know,
that's kind of where we're at with our sponsors and everyone a part of us. Like, we both are very passionate and powerful together when we're speaking to companies, and they'll get behind us, you know. So
yeah, and I think that's just like comes naturally, right? That's what I do in my day job. That's my profession, is taking people's ideas and literally bringing them to life by building them. So when it came to, you know, when Pedro and I met and he was telling me about the idea, I was like, that's crazy. You know, it sounds amazing. We should totally, like, we should do that. And he was like, yeah, but I don't know how to, like, you know, how all of this stuff kind of comes together. You know, like, you have all these great ideas and like this, that, the other. How do you pull them together? Right. And I'm a real get shit done kind of girl. So I was like, you just do it like this.
Yeah.
And 3 months later, we had a tournament, which is insane.
3 months later, having a tournament. And this is like, what y'all doing is like, you know, this is not, that's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand how hard it is sometimes to put a whole, like, event together. You know what I'm saying? You got to have everything in place. You got to have the people. You got to have the support. You know what I mean? Pedro, was you scared? Was you scared? Like, how long did you have this on your mind before you even met Monique?
Well, I've had this idea in my mind for at least 10 to 15 years, because we all grew up playing one-on-one. Like
hell, oh yeah,
and you know, one-on-one was always my favorite style of play before the.
Having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, my bad.
You good? Let's go.
Yeah, so one-on-one was always my favorite style of play. I used to have some battles in high school, battles with my best mate, because he was like as good, or if not just a little bit better than me. So we would go at it every lunchtime, every recess. Like we'd come back and we'd go home and then come back the next day, go back at it again. Like it just built like resilience. It built, you know, the heart. And growing up watching Kobe and Jordan, it just made you a different player, right? Made you want to go get it. So I think this idea, I've never been scared of doing the idea. I was just looking for the right timing, to be honest.
So,
you know.
So was you so Pedro, you said you was going back and forth with your daughter. Who was winning most of those battles? That's what you didn't cover. Who was he busting your ass? Was you winning? What's going on? I need to know what you was doing out there.
All right, I'm gonna be real. This is as real as it gets, right? Mike, I'm gonna open it up.
Okay.
All right, I've always been 5'8".
So I already know what that mean right there. I already know what that mean.
So my boy Dino, we'll call him, right? He grew to 6'3". Right? We were always 5'8" together.
Ooh.
So let's just that was one thing that got me. And then every time he would fade away, I'd be like, I'm there. And he'd be like, well, you're not, because I'm taller. Right? Every single time. Right? So it built me different in terms of my career playing ball, because it was always that rivalry between Dino and I growing up, and everyone touted us as two of the best high school players in Melbourne growing up. Okay. So yeah, this is going way back. I'm talking 2002, 2003.
Yeah, them golden days, baby. Yeah. That's them hooping. That's them at the park crowded around hooping days. 1,000 people after school hooping days.
That's no social media days.
And one day.
That's LeBron coming into the league. You know,
that's hard to come through to find out.
Yeah.
So I grew up watching Jordan and Kobe. Like that was the era. You know, there was some dogs.
Yeah.
And we were replicating those moves as soon as we saw them on delay.
For sure.
Like a week later. So we were going into the park playing 8 hours a day. So it was, you know, that rivalry one-on-one is what gave me the passion to start a one-on-one tournament, because it was real, it was competitive. It was like, you know, you versus him, you know, bring your game or get exposed kind of vibe. So
yeah,
that's tough.
Ain't no help defense out there.
Nah, and you know, I would get cooked some of the times, right? And that's how you learn. That's how you got better, right?
It happens. It happens, Pedro. We know it happens sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially guys that want to go out there and defend. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Jordan knows now, like, defensively, he can see why I play the way I do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you two play together sometime on the weekend, so he knows what's up.
So Monique, you play you play different types of sports, you know what I'm saying? Are you a one-on-one type of girl, you know what I mean? Like, you look at a female like, bust your ass, don't play with me. Is that your attitude? Like, what you like out there?
Look, I am controversially a netballer, not a basketballer.
Okay.
So I cannot run with the ball, guys. Like, I can't fake it. I can't lie.
Okay.
But I'm a machine on the court. And I think that's that mentality that I have, that drive. Like, I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
Very competitive. And so that doesn't matter if I'm playing like baseball, if I'm playing netball. I had someone who was like, we need a fill-in. Would you play basketball? And I'm like, fuck it, I never played before. Let's go. I played the whole game.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like the competitive nature of sports. I find it really exciting. It's really enjoyable. And I think there's so many other really great things that come along with playing sports, whether that's basketball or whether it's something else. I think you can learn a lot about yourself, you can learn a lot about other people, like Pedro says, watching people's moves, recreating them. You can build so much in your community, which is what we're trying to do. But I guess like beyond all of that, why we're doing the one-on-one aspect is because we think it's just so powerful. You remember all of your own memories playing basketball, playing whatever sport you play. And all of that stuff really sticks with you. And I'm sure everybody has this like vision in their mind of what it's like, of like them playing someone they haven't played, or them playing their favorite NBA player, or whatever it is. And it's so great, this concept that we've got, because we're able to actually play that out on the court. And it's just pure skill. And it's so easy to watch. And it's just like, it's almost like the game happens in slow motion sometimes, because you see everything.
Everything.
And because the players get to really show like their talent, their style. There's no like coach there, you got to run this play, you got to sit on the bench. There's none of that. So we get all of the best parts out of it.
Yeah, you got to have that heart, man. Go ahead, Jordan. You had another question for him. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, since we're at that topic, you know what I'm saying? You know, we do this quite a bit sometimes, and we interview people. So, we getting better with all that. But since we on this topic right there, I'm gonna just go into this right now. And I know in Melbourne, like just from being out here, like the basketball culture is quite, it's big. Like it's big now. It's big. You know what I'm saying? And it's been growing. Especially in Australia, right? Even in the world to an extent, right? But Australia, it's big. So my question is, what impact do you both want ISO 101 to have on the culture in Melbourne and the next generation of hoopers? You know what I mean? Since Monique was already on that kind of, on that path.
I think like what I will say is that what we're trying to do is to really show the power of one. Whether that's you, me, it's all of the individual impact that people can have, because it's so powerful. And then obviously beyond that, you need a competitor. You need somebody else on your team. You need somebody else to help you get it across the line. So, there is this real team spirit to playing one-on-one and respecting your opponent and all of those other kinds of things. So it's really about showcasing talent. And we see a lot of people who aren't getting the minutes. They're coming back off injury. They've never really felt like, their team or any of their gameplay is really being fully reflected. And a lot of our players are at that elite level. So they're usually NBL 1 players. They're state level. They'll be overseas pros. That's the kind of level we're targeting. So we're talking about people who have got serious game.
Yeah.
And for us to be able to showcase that is something else. And then the second part is really building community. And that's part of the basketball community and the broader part, right? You know what I mean? Because it's more than us. It's about, the youth. It's about the culture. It's about the fashion, the music, all of these other parts that come together and make our tournament so great.
Yep.
And beyond that, so that's probably the two most important things, but I'm sure Pedro's got some more.
Well, yeah, we really want to make an impact, especially with putting people on a platform where they can be seen. I think it's really important for people's games to be showcased in a way where it doesn't get distracted. Like your normal fan down here we'll go to a basketball game, but there will be like there's 10 people on the court. It's hard to figure out if you're not really, introduced to the game correctly, right? So you're trying to figure it out and what's happening. And whereas one-on-one, you know exactly who's on the court.
Yeah.
It's that guy versus that guy, or that girl versus that girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's very straightforward, and your game speaks loud.
Yes.
So I think that's what we're trying to create. We're trying to create a really strong platform that can showcase a lot of individual talent, which will transpire anyway in a 5-on-5. But it's to really showcase, as so to speak, get them under the lights.
Yeah, right? Under the lights. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's so I know it's are y'all ever going to have? Because I know this is this is their second one, correct? If I'm not mistaken, it's the second one.
Yeah.
So eventually, are you going to have like younger kids in there as well? As far as the maybe kids that are like in high school, middle school, coming on up, is it going to go to that too, or is it just going to be adults?
Oh yeah, you read the game plan. We did men's last year just to prove the concept. We know we've got some hot shit and people just need to know what it's about, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then this year, obviously launching women's, same number of players, same prize pool, all of that kind of stuff is so important.
Yes.
We're really here to make a statement. So that's doubling the size of the tournament in our second year, which is like crazy. And you talked before about the innovation, like we are crazy about it. We're trying to do the most. So next year we're doubling the tournament again. So we're going to do juniors, boys and girls.
Yeah.
So there's a kid who's hooping in your area who's like shit hot, yeah. And we want those kids to be on the court.
Yes.
And we want them to be able to be developing their play, and really honing their skills and getting seen and building those pathways. So that's definitely the very next step.
So, okay, you say something?
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
Go, you go.
You sure? Me, you, it don't matter. Okay, so one more thing, Jordan, one more thing. So who, like, in this tournament, you know what I mean? Like, who should we have our eye on? Like, who is, like, somebody that you should be like, listen, you need to watch out for this guy. You need to watch out for this girl. He and she, they about that action. If you don't bring if you bring A- game, if you bring a 99 out of 100, it's over. Who is that? Men and women.
Man, all right. You ready?
Yes, sir.
This is, all right. I'm just going to drop one name right now, and I think I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I think when you work on your game, Eugene German. Eugene German has agreed to play. Eugene German is going to play in our tournament. Now,
just for context,
yeah,
he plays in the Chinese Basketball Association for the Beijing Ducks.
Oh, okay. You got to be a baller to be out there. To be honest,
got to be a baller. Now, this guy, if you go on his Instagram and you watch him, some of the reels that he puts up, and he's working out all the time, he does 3-4 sessions a day.
Training?
He's prepared. Say again?
3 or 4 sessions training basketball every day.
Every day. So just think of the compound interest of your game as you build.
The man is Kobe about it.
Yeah. So if everyone's not ready or feeling prepared, now is the time. That's all I have to say.
And you know what's crazy, Pedro? And I say this all the time. Obviously, I played professional for 12 years, right? So it's like people don't understand. Like the NBA is obviously a whole nother level, but there's just because those players don't make the NBA and they'll go play somewhere else. Those dudes are like still on a different type of level. You know what I mean? Like you don't know, some of these dudes were players that played in the NCAA and giving you 20, 22, 23, 24 game, and they just couldn't get it to the NBA. But you know what I'm saying? Like the next step of players, when they start going to China or they go to different areas in the world and play ball, like in Spain or Croatia, wherever it would be, those guys can ball, brother. Those guys can ball. Don't get it twisted. Yeah,
and that's a fact. But look, why do y'all think that? Look at Michael Beasley, right? You look at Michael Beasley in the NBA, he a hooper, right? But you look at him in one-on-one, he is not to be played with. He is not to be played with. 100,000, 200, doesn't matter. He putting the money up, and I believe Michael Beasley will take your money. Whoever it is, he will take you. He will run your pockets. You feel me? Why do you think that doesn't translate to the NBA? And I know he made it, but for a guy that's a baller who one-on-one handles and can get a bucket anytime he wants, and he doesn't ever make it to the NBA? How come that doesn't translate?
There's a lot of different things, right? When I believe it's you got to be put in the right position, right? and sometimes coaches get in the way.
That's true.
Sometimes they lock your game up.
Yeah.
And there's certain people that are just flat out unbelievable players, but they, due to politics or the NBA, maybe don't want the image, or some people are not controlled. Like, I think that's where we're at the moment with some.
I think also it's just a total change in the format, right? You're a part of so much more when you translate from one-on-one to a team. Mm-hmm. So in one-on-one, you've got to do it all. Right? And you get full control over what that looks like.
Yeah.
And as soon as you take that player who's got all of those skills and you put them in a team, there's at some point where they have to pass the ball off, or they have to let somebody else make the shot. Like and it has to be like that because you're playing in a team. Because could you imagine if Michael Beasley played the way I'm sure he wants to play in a team, like just him, nobody else, everybody on the sideline, like it wouldn't work.
Yeah. So, what can you do without the ball? You know what I'm saying? Can you come set this screen? Can you get him open for a shot? Can you rebound? Can you defend? You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you with that. Jordan, what's up?
So obviously, we're talking about big names right now, and I'm gonna pop in with one for Pedro real quick. Mm-hmm. And I know you led some huge tours, obviously even your bio and all that. So how did that experience influence your approach to building, this ISO 101 with Monique?
Yeah, so working and being around Kobe and his team in 2019, that was eye-opening. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought I was running events prior to that. When I saw that event and when I met Kobe, I was blown away with the level of detail. He went to everything on the tour, like to the time he went outside and got fresh air. Like, it was all planned. And I think that was one of the biggest things I learned, was to, plan and prepare very well for success. And meeting Monique, she was already doing this, right? So she really opened my eyes to systems and, structure. Because when you've got so many ideas, you just do them, right? But you need structure. And I think you need someone that can help with the balance. And I think with the Kobe stuff, insane, like the level of work. And I'll give you a quick story. So Kobe's management spoke to me, Jen. She goes, he wants to do a VIP line. And he normally those lines take 2 hours to go through 600-700 people. Mm-hmm. And he goes, you're doing the VIP line. How would you make this go a little bit faster? So I went and put a whole plan together just for this VIP line, right? Mm-hmm. I presented the idea to Kobe, and Kobe had the same energy from the first guy to the last guy, so that everyone got the same experience, which was Kobe at his best, which is incredible when you got a man standing there for like an hour, right?
Yeah.
So, it was one of the things that, putting together this event, I think, was really eye-opening. I got to see a lot of great inner details, which transpire to any event, like the professionalism, your staff, how everyone has to be on point, but also listening to your staff. It was just incredible to work with. So, I really enjoyed it. I think rest in peace, Kobe. I think 3 months later he passed away. We had big plans to go to China and do this tour, the Mamba Mentality Tour. So it was heartbreaking, but it was good to see what Kobe was really about in person. And he is that guy. He's super down to earth, and he was so gifted.
Man,
it was amazing.
Dude, so you just sitting there, just in front of Kobe, like you just a regular day. He just right there.
Yeah, but at the same time, like before getting to that point, I already worked with a lot of A-list kind of talent, and when you get to the position where you're in front of someone, if you just treat them like a normal person,
Yeah.
It speaks volumes to those kind of people.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
I've never had an ego where I was like, oh, that's Kobe, and make a whole scene. And I just stay professional. And my goal was to finish the event and do it correctly and do my job first before Kobe. Like, I could have pulled out my phone, taken photos, and been all that. And at the end of the day, if you stay the course, you get rewarded. And at the end of it, their management came up to me and said that was the best VIP line Kobe's ever worked for 20 years.
Wow.
Now, getting that from a management and seeing, Kobe's done a lot of events, I was blown away. I was happy with that. I was just like, thank you.
And stuff like that kind of lets you know, like, you got it. Like, you got it. You got it. You could do it. Like, you got it. You know what I mean? And who knows if Kobe, was still here with us. You know what I mean? And who knows, man, you got it, Pedro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Monique, y'all got it. If I got any questions, if I'm trying to start something, build, I'm calling Monique. I'm calling Monique, man. I'm hitting Monique. I ain't calling nobody else. I'm just going to call to Monique. I don't want to deal with nobody. I deal with her from way across the waters. I don't care because the people be here, they be playing crazy, bro. Like they don't want to. Okay, cool. I'm going to call Monique and get shit handled because she handles business. You understand?
And that's a fact. And Monique, I'm going to go to you. I'm going to go right to you with this one, because I know we have, I know you guys are pressed for time a bit because I know you have another thing at 10, I think. Is it 10? Is it 10 o'clock?
We've got, no, but we've got lots going on. We're like 25 days out from the tournament.
We're going to get y'all up out of here. For sure.
I just want to get this one out of the way quickly before we go to the last question. I just want because I know you've spent about 15 years in design and events and management, right? Like, that's long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how long something is to be doing it at the highest level. I've done it at a professional level. 15 years is long. So I'm just saying, how did that lead you into like in the world of basketball and sports innovation? Like,
I think that from being like really young, as soon as I could work, I started working. I've just always had that drive in me. And I think it comes from really getting a sense of value from having a sense of purpose and serving others. That's what really drives me. So I really enjoy the most seeing other people succeed. And that means that we've got to put in the work. So for me, it's really enjoyable to see things come together. And I think everybody likes to see that. So at the start, it was just like, you feel good, when you can complete a task or help somebody out or those kind of really simple things. And that stuff still carries me now. In everything we do, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, Pedro knows. So as much as I'm like a very fast mover, I'm a very get shit done kind of girl, I'm also a perfectionist, so I want it to be done at a certain level. It needs to be right, it needs to be good, it needs to be thought through, but at the same time we also have to move really fast. So there's this kind of like balance always between the fast-paced experience that I've had, whether that's in retail or the event space, some of that stuff in my day job, to like the perfectionism, that level of like, I've got an eye for every single detail. And in my mind, I can imagine how all of that comes together. So if you talk about running a play on the court, in my mind, I'm seeing like every player move and I'm seeing how it's happening and what happens after that and what's happening off the court. And I can visualize all of those things. So that kind of stuff meant that, when Pedro first came to me and he's like, I have this idea, I'm working on this basketball thing, and I was like, oh, cool, tell me more. And he kind of told me, and I was like, no, I mean, tell me more, like, tell me all of it, And so we got into all of that stuff, and not a word of the lie, he had the brand done 10 or 15 years ago. He showed me the original drawings, the original sketches and stuff. And I could just see that gap, which I know that I can fill. And so there's nothing greater than helping someone and seeing something come to life. So it's just an extension of all of that stuff, just came really naturally. So it was like so let's do it.
Yeah. Especially when they're passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like Pedro, he's passionate about it. It's been in his mind for years. You know what I'm saying? He's been passionate about it and kept going with it. You know what I'm saying? And we know y'all got to get up out of here because y'all got things going on. So listen, this 1v1 in Australia, North Melbourne, Australia, September 5th through the 7th. What are your expectations for this event? And how do people get tickets?
Oh, yes. So huge. We doubled the size of the tournament from last year. It's going to be massive. It's just non-stop action. It's basically the only tournament of its kind in the world. So this is the only place that you can watch it. If you're in Australia, if you're in Melbourne, you can get your tickets on Eventbrite, or you can check out our Instagram page, which is at ISO1v1. If you're not in Australia, if you're not lucky enough to be blessed with Pedro's amazing idea in your country, then you can catch us online. We're going to be streaming globally. You can follow us on Instagram to find links to that. They'll be up very shortly.
And one quick announcement as well. Under the Lights is our official partner. So let's get it, Jordan.
Let's get it.
We're excited to have you guys there.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm so excited about this, dog. I've been telling people, hey, listen, man, you know me and my guy Jordan, we commentate this 1v1 tournament. This is in Australia, boy. You understand what I'm saying? In Melbourne, Australia. On September 5th through the 7th. Make sure you're watching that. You know what I'm saying? So anybody watching right now, I'll make sure, you know what I mean, all the info is going to be at the bottom of the screen. They won't miss nothing. They'll get the link. They know where to go, you know, where to get it online. If you're not lucky enough to be a part of Pedro Monique's great event, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't lucky enough, listen, I'll make sure all the info is down there, baby, but it's going to be lit. And I'm telling you right now,
The talent.
I cannot wait to see the women get busy. You understand?
Oh.
I know the guys. The guys, I already know that. You know what I'm saying? But when you see the women go at it, tell me, it's like when you see men fight in the school versus the females fight. Tell me the female fight is not always more exciting than the male fight. It's always more exciting.
You know it's going to be crazy.
So
It's going to be a
gonna
fight.
be crazy.
It's going to be 24 of the best women playing one-on-one. It's going to be insane.
man, listen, y'all better have some.
So,
hey, hold on,
before you even
Jordan.
think of going, no, hold on. I need you to tell me quickly, because you told me the guy. Tell me the girl that you're most excited to see.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
okay.
who you say? I'm probably gonna reach out to them first, and I'm gonna reach out to the guy that you spoke about just now, Pedro. So,
Well,
who's
Monique, who do you think?
Yeah,
Well, I think it's got to be Steph Reed.
100%.
That's who y'all was talking to me about. You know what I'm saying? Steph Reed. That's who I'm excited to see her. You know what I'm going to tell you something. Listen, Monique, you know damn well when all them women is around, it can get ugly. And y'all about to be competing too, beef up on security. Somebody might get slapped up at that event. I'm telling you right now. Somebody might get slapped around. Them females going to be going at it. Hair might be falling out. Hey, ladies, do not wear any weave. Do not do it. Don't do it. You better put it in braids or cut it off, because it's going to get busy out there in 1v1 in Australia, baby.
I love it.
It's going to be crazy. Look, Steph is a Australian champion. She's a European champion. She is
Call it what it is, Monique. Call it what it is, Monique. She is a absolute dog. That's what she is. Call it what it is.
She's a bucket getter.
Steph
She's
is-
a shifty.
Yes.
She's so shifty.
Yeah.
And you know what's even better? She's 5'4". She's my height. So it's an inspiration, you know?
And listen, that's why when Pedro said he's 5'8" and his man shot to 6'3", I said, Pedro, I already know what that is. You know what that is, Pedro? You got that little man syndrome. You know what that mean? That mean you go hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you 5'8" and he's 6'3", you ain't about to bully me. You ain't about to do me like that. So I already know Pedro coming with that physicality. I already know he coming with that chest-to-chest defense. You feel me? I know Pedro is sliding them feet. He's sliding them feet. He getting through screens. He doing all of that. I see it right now.
Hey, Big Mike. It's crazy enough. That's like the reason why we connected, because we both compete. we're both like shorter. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 5'10".
Yeah.
I'm scrawny though. He's a bit bigger than me, but
yeah, you know, Jordan about 100.
That's how we connected.
Yeah, you know, Jordan got that look.
I was up in his grill when we were competing like men. We were going at it.
Hey, Pedro.
First time I met him.
He ain't like it, did he? He ain't like that either, did he, Pedro? You was up in that grill. He ain't like that, did he?
No one liked it. I'm the type of guy that I don't even like myself if I was guarding me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm the same on the court. Like I would hate me.
Well, see, Pedro, when I hoop, you know what I mean? Anybody knows that I hoop, they know I play down in that paint. Now, I can set the screen and roll. I can shoot the three a little bit. I got a mid-range, but down in that paint is where I get busy. You know what I mean? I love it. I like physicality. You know, I tell boys right now, I'm Shaq with a jumper. You feel what I'm saying? Take it how you want it. Take it how you want it. You understand?
Big Monique, what's crazy is when we spoke about that and when we were on like a few weeks ago, like all four of us when we were talking, whatever, on the link, the Google link, whatever. A few days, I think it was a week later, maybe, or two. We went to the park and we was playing, right? And what's funny enough is people started talking, and then when people talk, it's like that's when I'm like at my best.
Yeah.
So me and Pedro on the same team. People started talking, and I was like, "Yo, you don't want to talk because if you talk, you're gonna have to back it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna have to back it up."
And
it got a bit more physical.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people, and I started talking when we were getting buckets, and then like me and Pedro we were going back at these next couple guys. And it got ugly real quick.
And when Jordan
the guy went home, packed up his suitcase, and went.
Jordan made him leave. Hey, when Jordan get to talking that shit, it's over with. He ain't gonna stop talking, especially if he know it's affecting you too. Oh, it's a wrap. You can hang it up. It's over. It's over.
Jordan, maybe you and me are like the same player. I'll get in your head.
I mean, it's the best way, man. Honestly, like that's probably one of the best ways to get someone off their game. Yeah, is like to talk a bit, and then if it affects them, then you got to kind of continue. I don't want to get to the point where I'm disrespecting them completely, but you know, just I'm just giving them a look.
Some buttons. You know? You're pushing buttons.
Yeah. See, with me, I know y'all handling the ball, y'all handling the rock, y'all doing all that. Like I said, with me, it's kind of a little different because I'm bringing body. You feel what I'm saying? And it don't be a whole lot of talking like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm bringing body blows, just like a boxing match, man. You ain't gonna last, baby. Yeah. You know, I'm bringing body blows and all that. I mean, if I see Pedro, this is what they like to do to me. If I'm hit you with the body, do my whatever, you know what I'm saying, and I miss, I'm in that. No, you're not. I just missed it. You ain't affected my shot at all. You know what I mean? So when they say little shit like that, I'm not necessarily a shit talker. You know what I mean? It's when I get quiet. If I'm real quiet, you know what I mean, and I hit it, it's over. It's over. Yeah. Because once I hit your body, when I hit a man's body, and I hear him, oh yeah, I know how this about to go. I know how the whole day. One bump, you doing all of that? Okay. We're gonna see you next time down the court.
It's over.
All right.
I like that.
Yeah. So listen,
thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Great having y'all on the show. Great having y'all on the show, man. Hopefully this ain't the last time. You know what I'm saying, Monique? You are a goddamn keeper, girl. You understand me? Pedro, 10 years from now, I better still see y'all side by side getting busy. You understand me? So listen, man, for the viewers right now, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button so y'all can be up to date with all things under the lights. And remember, September 5th through the 7th in North Melbourne, Australia is the 1v1 ISO 1v1 basketball tournament. 24 elite men, 24 elite women. Bring your A game or you will be exposed. Do you want that bag? Do you want that 10K bag? You understand? You better bring it. You feel me? And that's all I got to say about that. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy Jordan up top. That's your show for the day, and we gone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah.